in the U.S. Code, which ensures equal rights under the law and prohibits the use of race when awarding and enforcing contracts. Now, this case was brought by members of the same group, the American Alliance for Equal Rights, and they claimed that they were excluded from the grant program because they weren't Black. Arian Simone is the CEO and the founding partner of the Fearless Fund, and she joins me now from Cape Coast, Ghana, where she is traveling. Arian, thanks for joining us. This ruling has been part of a long legal journey that the Fearless Fund has been on. What's your reaction to the 11th Circuit making this sweeping claim that your fund violates equal protection laws?
My reaction to the ruling is that I'm very disturbed by this. Reason why, saying that we are violating the law of Section 1981 of the Civil Rights Act of 1866, which is a law that was clearly put in place post-slavery for Black people to have an opportunity at economic freedom by giving them the legal right to enter into contracts. So yes, I am disturbed.
We've seen some analysts and scholars talking about this, and they're saying essentially that these laws that were put into place to protect Black Americans, to give them equal rights, they are being weaponized now against Black Americans. Is that how you see it?
Yes, it's how most people see it. They have flipped this law on its head. It was clearly put in place to protect and provide, and now it's being used through court systems as a way to dismantle diversity.
Your program, it aims to help Black female entrepreneurs access capital to grow their businesses. We know that Black women are just an infinitesimal fraction of the VC funding that is out there. What impact do you think this ruling will have on that landscape, not just the recipients of the Fearless Fund, but just venture capital in general?
You are correct, and that this is a precedent case, and people are looking to see this as a benchmark and as far as what the future of VC will look like. Right now, Black females are the fastest growing entrepreneur demographic that exists. And Black and brown women, women of color, are the most founded but the least funded. And this is very concerning when only a fraction of a percent of those funds in venture capital go to women of color. And if you were to ever stop an organization like the Fearless Fund, our organization, this means that you now have precedent to stop others, and we cannot allow that.
What do you think should be done at this point? I mean, the courts are going to do what they're going to do. What else can be done?
You are correct. The courts are going to do what they are going to do. But right now, I would like to send a signal and a request to the President of the United States of America to issue an executive order to stand up for DEI. We deserve the right to protect the ability to fund marginalized communities and demographics that can be shown that there are clearly racial disparities. We deserve that. We need executive order. We need a signal to the DOJ. Court systems right now. We need elected officials to state and show and put pen to paper to say where they stand on the issue of diversity, equity, and inclusion. Diversity is one of the values that this country prides themselves on. And we would like to see that our elected officials that we have in office take a stance.
All right, Arian Simone, thank you very much for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Coming up on Laura